my name is Maddie, and today I'm going to talk about my week 36 and 38 week pregnancy update. So I'm definitely behind on these updates, and these are the last two that I had, so I went ahead and combined them because we did already have our baby. She came January 7th at 38 weeks, so I'm just going to put week 36 and 38 together because newborn life is crazy. And so she's napping right now, and I'm like watching her on the thing. She might join us in just a minute because she looks like she's starting to wake up. I do not have any notes the last month. Okay, so she was born on January 7th, and I'll explain my whole birth and everything that happened in another video. I actually delivered her whenever I was 38 weeks, and right now she's a month old, so it's taken me some time to get used to the new rhythm of things and meet my baby and her meet me and us just get accustomed to each other. It's been a while since 36 weeks, but honestly I can tell you I didn't have too many different symptoms really. I was starting to get, well, I guess we'll just jump into it because now I'm just talking about symptoms. Okay, for the symptoms. So the symptoms week 36, that was a week or two, maybe it was 2 weeks before Christmas. And I was still working at that point. I decided to work from home a few days. I know, you know what? It was the week before Christmas that I started working from home because I started really not feeling good. I started being exhausted. We live on the 3rd floor of an apartment complex and we have no elevator, so going up those stairs every day was a lot, especially being 9 months pregnant. It was, or almost 9 months pregnant. It was a lot on my body and I was really tired and I just didn't feel good. I was really sluggish, I was really lightheaded, had a lot of headaches. My swelling was getting so bad. My feet literally looked like hobbit feet. I decided to go ahead and start working from home, which was so nice. I'm so glad my work let me do that. Let me think of other symptoms. I feel like this is just gonna be a thrown together video, but that's kind of how the end of the pregnancy was. You'll hear on my birth video why it was so hectic. Yeah, so pretty much super swollen, and what happened was week 37, I was starting to develop preeclampsia, so that's why I was starting to feel so bad. But then it was weird, I felt terrible, and then week 38 came and I felt great. I felt so good, but whenever I went to my midwife, I ended up having high blood pressure and all this stuff. So my stomach felt massive. She was just going through some growth spurts week 36. I was having a lot of Braxton Hicks, pretty much constant Braxton Hicks contractions all day long, every day it felt like. I craved milk. Every night I wanted a big glass of milk. I'm literally going all over the place. I'm going from symptoms to cravings to everything. What else? Again, Chip had to put my socks and shoes on. I could not put my socks and shoes on anymore. I got to a point in my pregnancy, so I needed help with my sock and my shoe on my right side towards like the end of my pregnancy, because I used to be a dancer and I was a lefty in dance, and so I was a little bit more flexible on my left side so I could still put it on. But those last few weeks, Chip had to help put my shoes on. And I pretty much wore socks and Birkenstocks that last month because no shoes fit. It was terrible. I had to go to the chiropractor, and I was literally my compression socks over my leggings with Birkenstocks. Oh, is she waking up? Nope, she fell back asleep. Yeah, pretty much wore whatever was comfortable. I don't think I ever updated y'all on how I did with the chiropractor. I love the chiropractor. I can't remember when I started. I think it was 30 or 32 weeks. I think it was 32 weeks I started going, and I went twice a week until I had her, and I could tell that just helped so much. My pubic bone pain lessened. It wasn't as intense because he was adjusting that area too, so it wasn't as painful, but he said that the best thing to do is to have the baby, and that's when the pain goes away. So that's how I felt like all my symptoms were whenever I talked to my midwife or my chiropractor or my doula. They're all like, yeah, the best thing is once you have the baby, it'll go away. So I'm like, well, what do I do right now? Because it's pretty painful. Yeah, that's kind of like all I remember. I remember I didn't want to cook anything. I didn't want to stand up for a long period of time. I just wanted to lay down everywhere. Oh, around Christmas. So I don't know if this was week 36 or 38. We went and looked at a bunch of Christmas lights. I remember that whole drive. That whole drive was miserable because I was having legit contractions. I felt like they were different than Braxton Hicks, and I was really hurting and was just ready to go home. And I felt just really bad, and I think part of that was the preeclampsia, some of the symptoms I was having. Let me think. Oh, I don't know if I talked about, again, I don't remember what I've talked about because I barely know what day it is and what time it is, but I don't know if I mentioned, it was around Christmas, so I don't think I have. I had like this rash on my stomach. I think it's called PUPS rash, and it's like a pregnancy rash that you can get on your stomach, and if you scratch it, it can like move along your body, and it's like really itchy, and it hurts. It like hurts for clothes to sit on it. It hurt for anything to be put on it. So really what I did, I still did the vitamin E oil, but I got some bio oil that I really like, but I did all these different things and nothing was helping, except I put peppermint oil on my stomach and it cleared the rash up. It was insane. That was the only thing that gave me relief. The only thing, it probably cleared it up because also it made me stop scratching it because it gave me relief. The cooling of the peppermint just gave me so much relief, which was so nice because it was so itchy, and it's hard when your belly is so big and it's in front of you all the time, and the entire thing was so itchy. I don't think there were any other symptoms. I don't have again, this is a thrown together video. I don't have a bump update for week 36, but I do for week 38, which I'm so glad I do because I literally took it the day before I had her. So I'm really glad I went ahead and took the video of my bump. So this is like for sure like the last bump picture video I have. So I'm gonna go get her, and here is my bump date. I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead. I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye. So here's Nora. Ooh.
I've been asking every question.
Hello.
Cause I haven't got a clue. Why's it gotta be me? What the hell am I supposed to do?
So this is Nora, Tandy. She's ready to eat, so I'm about to feed her.
Running circles,
Glenn.
trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left.
I'll do a better introduction with her in my next video.
I know there's so
Smiling.
much more to this life.
So that was my update for week 36 and 38. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. I know that was a really quick video, but I just wanted to recap a little bit. I really didn't have too many things that were that different besides just being exhausted and ready for her to be here. that was the biggest thing towards the end of my pregnancy.
'Cause I've been running
Thanks for coming to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
and trying
So, say bye.